So many of us really enjoy writing with the Zebra F-701. It's a great pen, sells for about $7. It's super sturdy, covered it many times here on this channel, and universally people seem to like it. One question I do get a lot is, what is the best refill for the F-701? It comes with a kind of dull ballpoint refill. Might look kind of skinny like this, or maybe it looks a little different like this, depending on which one you get. But either way, they're fairly standard ballpoint refills. They get the job done and they're fairly versatile. But if you're not writing outside, you're not writing in adverse conditions, that sort of thing, then maybe you want something that's a little bit more fun to write with on paper. Generally speaking, the obvious refill for this one is the Fisher. The Fisher pressurized refill, the PR4, fits perfectly into this pen. No modifications, nothing like that. You just don't include that little plastic bit that comes with the Fisher. And this is a nice ballpoint. I don't really consider it to be super fun to write with, but it will write anywhere. So if you want to get your FXMD or F-701 and really upgrade it to be the best everyday carry or the most versatile pen possible, then just pull out the refill, put in the put in the Fisher PR4, and that's what we have here. F-701 PR4 refill. This is with a mod at the top, and again, it'll write anywhere. It'll write underwater, it'll write upside down, it'll write in 250 degrees Fahrenheit, what have you. If what you care about is writing on paper, then you're gonna not probably want to use the Fisher refill, but I would recommend checking out the refill from this pen. This is the Zebra Z-Emulsion. It's a gel ink 1.0 millimeter, so a larger tip, and it's really nice and really smooth. The refill for here, with some slight modifications, is actually a really nice fit for the F-701. And so I'll just take this one apart and we'll see what it looks like. And here it is. It's you can see gel refill, about the size of the F-701 refill, and importantly, it has a little collar here. It doesn't line up exactly where the F-701's collar is, so you're gonna have to make some changes. But the good news is, if you use the spring that is included with the Z-Emulsion, then the spring will fit nicely here. And all you have to do is get the spring and pull it out a little bit. So you stretch it, it gives it a little bit more strength and makes this the perfect refill for your F-701. You can see it fits in nicely, closes, no sound, no shake from the refill, that is. And let's give it a quick writing test so you can see if this is of interest to you. So this is the F-701 with a Z-Emulsion refill. So you could probably hear that it was not silent. There's a little bit of wiggle to the tip, but really not much. Not enough that I would consider it to be a problem. And there is that gel. I can tell you that that was an extremely smooth writing experience. And now we have, let's see what this one is. Sorry for all the confusion. There's too many F-701s laying around. This is the stock tip. And this is the F-701 with stock. And I'm not quite sure if you can make that out, but definitely over here you can see it's a grayer color. It has the sort of railroading or just the mist coloring that's typical of a ballpoint around the P and that I. And again, it's not a bad ballpoint by any measure. It just requires more force. And if you like writing on a smooth paper like this and you prefer gel, then this Z-Emulsion offers a really nice gel option. And you're sticking with Zebra, which is always nice. That refill is also found in the Z-Emulsion LX. And all this is a metal version of the Z-Emulsion EX. And just to show you what that refill looks like, here's that refill, brand new. You can see the collar here. You can see it's going to be very similar in shape, but a little bit long. So all you have to do is cut it down, which you can do with any pair of scissors. Just make sure you don't cut it too short, because you're going to want to be able to tweak the length a little bit to get it to fit in your F-701 the way you like it. And then this spring is not going to work, it's too long. So you just have to get the spring from your pen, wherever it is. I guess the spring is stuck in here, so you have to pop the spring out. It comes out easily out of the Z-Emulsion. And all you do, again, to get the spring, I believe this is it. If this is the stock length, if you pull it enough to stretch it, it will essentially require more tension to push it, which is, and it'll have more length at a relaxed state like this. Then it will work perfectly in your F-701. So that's really all it is to it. It's this refill, which is the Zebra EQ 1.0 millimeter Japan 1507. I'm not sure if that's the serial number, but if you want to just get the refill, that might work, but then you're going to have to find the spring. I would say just go ahead, buy a couple of these Z-Emulsions and give it a shot. They're actually really good pens anyway, so that's why when I got one of their refills and I fit it in the F-701, I was pretty happy with that. So now I have a F-701, one with my Fisher refill in it, a couple with the stock refill, and this one with a cool gel refill in it, and it still writes really nicely. So F-701, my favorite refill is the Zebra EX, Z-Emulsion EX. Thanks for watching.